Armature Works, which is this big old warehouse in the original Tampa Heights area. It's right here, kind of along the water. The Riverwalk goes right by it. Big multi-use space, and I've actually never been there. So I've lived in Tampa 2 years now. Well, I've lived in the Tampa area 2 years now. And right now it's 8:08 in the morning, kind of morning rush hour, and it's gonna take me 57 minutes to get there. On a different day, it might take a little bit less, or a different time of the day rather. But I have 2 little kids that don't like car seats, so even taking a 30-minute drive is pretty stressful, and it really better be worth it. And that's a lot of pressure to put on anything. But so Ben's my primary agent. Ben and I are meeting a client for breakfast. We've been working with this client for a while, and I've just kind of struggled to find the right fit for them. And they're thinking very long-term about their house and just want to make the right decision for them. So we're gonna get together and kind of discuss goals and timelines, stuff like that. But I wanted to use this little trip as a chance to talk about Armature Works, and also, I mean, obviously to talk about whatever comes into my mind as I'm driving and as I think of different things I want to share with you guys. In this recent video about whether or not I think there's a real estate bubble in Tampa, the comments got a little spicy, which I don't mind at all. I love to hear your opinions. I mean, even if you just think I'm wrong, I'm okay with that. And as part of sharing my opinion is sometimes people think I'm wrong, sometimes I am wrong. That's okay too. But I want to be clear about something. I don't think that just everybody should buy a house, and I don't think everybody should move to Tampa. Like, that is not my goal at all. And if you want to buy a house, or if you want to move across the country to a place like Tampa, like, that's where I'm providing content for you. Like, that's all. I'm just trying to fill in the gaps, trying to make sure you're not shocked by things if you do decide to move, trying to make sure you know what you're getting into, and I'm just trying to help you think through the process, really. But as always, if you do want to move to Tampa, we are a team of realtors down here, and we would love to help you make the move. And people are still moving. It's not just because interest rates are up or inventory's tight or things like this are happening, people aren't moving. People are still moving every single day to the Tampa area. And I'm not saying it's like mass migration. I've never said that by any means. That's still not happening. It's still not like mass migration to Florida or to Tampa. But there's stuff available. We would love to help you find something. So Armature Works is like I said, right here on the river. So it's right here in front of me. This is like Tampa Heights, Seminole Heights. Over here I can see downtown. You can see the big William Blake High School right here. This is like a 75,000 square foot warehouse where they used to store the Tico streetcars, like the streetcars that would be like kind of like the public transportation back in the day. And there's still some of those running in like Hyde Park and downtown, a couple of these areas, but they used to kind of dominate this area. They were stored in here and kind of maintained in this warehouse. Filming a little bit in Armature Works, and they came and told me I needed like a press pass if I'm going to use a professional camera. And I said, well, what do you mean a professional camera? And they said anything other than a smartphone, you have to go get a press pass. I didn't want to do that, so I just shot a few shots inside with my phone, and then I did a bunch of stuff outside too. But had a nice meeting, had a nice breakfast sandwich and coffee. There's a lot of cool little shops in here, and it's actually a really cool spot to come hang out, especially if you're like in town. Here's a scenario where Armature Works would be really nice. If you're in town, in Tampa, visiting, and you need to go like work for half a day or for a whole day, this is a nice place to kind of camp out. You can have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can have breakfast cocktails to dinner cocktails. You can have it all here, and it's a really comfortable place to be. There's a lot of people hanging out. You can go walk along the river for a little bit of that time and really kind of have a nice day. I would like to hear below if you guys like videos like this, where I go and like do something. I mean, I go do things like this regularly. I'm often just trying to get from point A to point B. I'm getting some work done. I'm not always able to film it, but if I could make little vlogs about it, would you guys like that? Please comment down below. And if you do have any desire to buy or sell any real estate in the Tampa area, I would love to hear from you. Our phone number and email are right there on the screen and in the description down below. Thanks for coming by.